going on, guys? In this video, should you be tracking your calories in order to reach your goal, alright? To reach the physique that you want, to be lean, to build some muscle mass, should you be tracking your calories? I see a lot of people going about tracking their calories using that method, but I really do not believe that this is a good method to go about things, alright? Tracking your calories, basically, you're dependent on a number and you're not understanding the logic behind it. You're just seeing the tip of the iceberg, but you don't have the knowledge behind it. So then you're like depending on this number, okay, 5 calories here, 10 calories here, you're counting everything. It's adding up, and then you're frustrated because you're counting your calories, you don't see the results that you want, and you're just not getting the knowledge. You go in that vicious cycle where you're so dependent on tracking every single calorie, and you will not see the results you want. You might lose weight temporarily, but that's not the goal. The goal is not becoming skinny, all right, but building muscle mass, feeding your body the right nutrients, making sure your body is optimal to build muscle mass, to be your strongest, and to lose body fat, all right? And it all goes well together. It all goes together. I've never tracked my calories, and people always compliment me, hey, you look lean. Well, you know what? I never track my calories, but I track other stuff that I will tell you in this video, and I'll tell you how I go about things. And trust me, just try it, all right? This is my diet, my method. That's what I use for me. Just trust me, all right? Try it for yourself, and then let me know in the comment after 2 weeks how you feel, all right? Number one, I keep my protein very high. So there's 3 macronutrients, protein, fats, and carbs. I keep my proteins very high. I never count my protein, but this is the priority of every single meal. When I'm having my shake, I make sure I have at least 50-60 grams of protein. When I'm having a meal, I make sure that the biggest portion, the priority of the meal, it's a big steak or chicken, okay? That's my priority, having high protein. If you want to go for the grams, I would go for at least 1.3, even 1.5 grams per body pound, all right? I'm 160, 162. I would have maybe 250 grams of protein, but I don't count. I go for as much as I want. It's unlimited protein. Okay? The macronutrient protein, it means lean protein sources. Okay, why? Because they did a study, just to let you know, all right, they did a study, they fed someone, a man, 5,000 calories from straight protein, all right? You can guess that it's very hard to get that just from chicken breast and steak, so they were feeding him also protein shakes, and guess what? That man lost weight, all right? He got leaner and he built some muscle mass. All right, can you imagine? He's in a surplus, but he got leaner. Why? Because protein has a high thermic effect of food. Thermic effect of food basically means that your body burns off calories from the food that you're eating to digest that food, all right? Protein has around 25 to 30% of effect, high thermic effect of food, which is around 35 to 30%, which means that every 100 calories of protein that you consume, your body will burn around 35 calories just to digest it, as opposed to fats and carbs. I think fats is 3% and carbs are 4 to 5%, all right? Make your research to check it out, but I'm pretty sure that is, all right? Now, number 2, protein helps your body build muscle mass. You're building muscle mass from protein, which will help accelerate your metabolism. More muscles mean your body needs more fuel, more calories, so then you're turning your body into a machine. Protein turns your body into a machine. So high thermic effect of food helps you build muscle mass. Protein is very satiating, so the more you eat protein, the more you're full, all right? Eat 2 chicken breasts, you'll be on your sofa all day long because it gets you so full, all right? It has a high satiety index, all right? I'm sorry if you can laugh a little bit at my accent. So moving on, I never track my protein, but you gotta make sure that the sources of protein that you're eating are lean. I'm not saying to eat a fried chicken or eating, I don't know, chicken wings, but I go for chicken breast, extra lean ground beef, steaks, fish. I would go for salmon also sometimes, Greek yogurt, fat-free, all right? Those are the sources of protein that I have unlimited, never tracked. Moving on. My carbs, I always find myself a baseline of carbs, all right? My baseline for me personally is 150 grams. 150 grams a day. This could be, let's say, 3 cups of rice. 1 cup of rice is 50 grams. So 3 cups of white rice. It could also be, let's say, 2 toasts is around 50 grams of carbs. So it's basically depending on the sources of carbs that you're consuming. I find myself at a baseline of 150 grams a day, and then what I do is I adjust. That's the only thing I track, my carbs. I would adjust my carbs depending on how I feel and my goal. If my goal is bulking up, I'll bring that to 200 grams, 250 grams a day, all right? If my goal is cutting down, I'll lower my carbs down a bit, all right? That's the only measure that I would track, all right? The only thing that I would play with is my carbs intake and see how I feel. Let's say I want to bulk, I go to 250 grams, and then I look in the mirror, oh, I'm gaining a little bit of fat, a little bit of chest fat, which will not happen at 250 grams, just an idea, where I will drop down my carbs, and I go very methodologically about it, very slowly. I will never go from 150 grams to 1,000 grams of carbs a day, because your body will not absorb it well. Body reacts better to small changes. Small changes go a long way, all right? Trust me. You give your body a little bit of change and boom, your body reacts so well, all right? Don't think that even when you're bulking, you go in 1,000 calorie surplus, it's not gonna do you better than 200 calorie surplus, trust me. So, moving on, I keep my carbs very tracked. This is something I would really track. And guys, it's not, there's no carbs that will make you fat and carbs that will make you, I don't know, lean. Doesn't exist. I heard the other guys say, well, I just eat carbs from sweet potatoes because otherwise I'm gonna get fat because white rice has a low glycemic and high glycemic index. This is all BS, all right? Your body just see carbs as a source of energy. Doesn't matter where you got it from, pasta, potato, quinoa, it doesn't even matter, all right? The added stuff from having it from oats is that you get more fiber, it will fill you up, all right? But your body just breaks it down into sugar to get energy or to restore muscle glycogen. You gotta understand that. So if you prefer having potatoes over oats, have potatoes over oats. If you love white rice, go for white rice. Just make sure that you're tracking the carbs amount. All right, so a cup of white rice, how many carbs? 50 grams of carbs, okay, that's what I'm having. Yes, you'll get more volume from oats, for example, and less carbs, but then it's up to you. You decide whatever you want. All right, moving on. The glycemic index, this is all BS. Why? Because let's say I'm mixing my rice with protein, it will automatically lower the glycemic index for the whole meal, all right? Veggies, you add that with your rice, you lower your glycemic index. So don't get caught up in that. Moving on. Fats. I keep my fats very low, all right? Your body needs enough fat just to produce hormones, all right? Produce your testosterone, make sure that your body is optimal, all right? It's important, crucial to have fats, but overdoing fats won't necessarily give you more benefits, all right? It's just too much added calories, which is not ideal, and that's how it can get stored as fat easily, all right? So I keep my fat limited. I have fats from my egg yolk. I have 4 to 5 egg yolks a day, and then the fats that I'll find in my chicken and beef when I'm cooking, but I never go for added fat. I never add a tablespoon of peanut butter, never add an avocado, nuts. Too much calories. This is not ideal because then your body can't necessarily use them for the purpose that I want to, all right? It's not gonna replenish my muscle glycogen, unlike carbs. It's not gonna help me build muscles, all right? It's just added calories, so it's gonna get me in a surplus, which is not needed, all right? Moving on, fruits. So fats, keep them limited. Find yourself, let's say 20%. You know what, go for 4 or 5 egg yolk a day, whole eggs a day. For me, this is the best source of fat. And having fats from egg yolk as opposed to having fats from peanut butter, it's not the same thing, all right? The egg yolk will give you the choline, the biotin, the vitamin K, the vitamin D. With the peanut butter, you're not getting much. People say peanut butter are a good source of protein. Peanut butter is garbage, all right? The bioavailability of protein in the peanut butter is extremely low, maybe 40%. So you're getting 10 grams of protein, you're gonna, your body absorbs 4 grams of those, and you're getting all this added fat. Why? All right, very low, as opposed to, let's say, protein from steak, which is very highly bioavailable. The best, eggs. Moving on. Fruits and veggies. Fruits, I go unlimited. People are like, well, fruits are high in sugar. You can't eat too many apples. You can't eat too many strawberries. Well, guess what? 1 pound of strawberries is 135 calories only, all right? It's not about the sugar. Yes, they taste sweet. It's the nature that is giving us that sugar. That's what you should be eating instead of eating your cookies and your gluten-free cereals, all right? So you gotta go for those fruits, which are very low in calories. They have a lot of vitamins and minerals, micronutrients that will feed your body, hydrate your body. Actually, fruits hydrate your body even better than drinking water because they have all those vitamins and minerals in them. Your muscle will absorb them so well because when there's those electrolytes, that's how your cells absorb the water even so much better. So fruits unlimited. The only fruit that I don't overdo is this one right here because your body absorbs it a bit more like a starch. By the way, this is man-made. Can you imagine? It wasn't in the nature. If you see the original banana, it's different. The seeds, the black seeds are bigger inside. But anyways, the only fruits I wouldn't overdo is this. It doesn't mean I don't eat bananas. I eat maybe 2 a day, but for the apples, oranges, pineapple, mangoes, fresh fruits, unlimited as much as you want. They're low calories, they'll fill you up. Have you ever heard somebody said I got too fat from eating apples? Have you heard that? Have you heard someone saying, I got too fat from eating too many carrots? The other day, one guy was like, I count my carrots and I calculate my calories in my carrots because they have sugar. I'm like, what? That's what your nutritionist told you? My mind was gonna blow up. I couldn't even talk with this person because they're convinced that they have to count every single calorie. I'm like, well, you wanna suffer? Go ahead. But trust me, you can eat 5 pounds of carrots. It's just gonna help you actually lose weight, a lot of fiber and low calories. Don't count the calories. The source of calories matter, all right? Having your calories from apples as opposed to having them from Nutella is different. All right, so that's it. Fruits as much as you want, veggies as much as you want. The only things that I would avoid: avocados, like I said, very high calories. What else? Corn. All right, I don't overdo the corn. Banana, I will have one a day. Veggies and fruits, the rest unlimited. All right, what else? Fresh fruits, no dry fruits. You can have frozen fruits also are good. Frozen veggies are good. Lean protein sources, let's go back to it. As much as you want lean protein sources, chicken breast, extra lean ground beef. It's not the fatty burger that you get from Wendy's or McDonald's. All right, and then track your carbs, find yourself a baseline and go from there. That's it for this video, guys. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you enjoyed it. By the way, salt, pepper, spices. Go crazy with that. Make yourself enjoy it. All right, I hope you like that video. You know, I'm giving a lot of information, a lot of content. I would love if you can leave a comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. Help me bring that YouTube channel up. You know, like, I'm a trainer, I usually charge for those information, and I'm more than happy to give it to you for free. But I want to see this grow. I want to see you guys liking it. If you do like it, if you don't like it, let me know you don't like it, so I don't waste my energy on it and I can put my energy somewhere else. Maybe I can do more natty or nuts, whatever you want. Let me know, guys. See you soon. Watch this coming video there. Follow me on all my social media. Do all those stuff. You're the best.